Hey guys, how you doing? Dr. Sean here. So today we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about how to protect your veneers. So veneers are a very expensive cosmetic procedure. A lot of people want them. Insurance doesn't cover them. So when they are placed, we need to make sure that they stay for as long as possible. And to do this, we have to protect them and we have to take care of them. So today I'm going to go over some little tips and tricks on what you should and shouldn't do in order to protect your veneers. Alrighty, so my number one way to protect veneers is to wear a night guard. Or if you have Invisalign type clear retainers on the top and bottom, that works well as also. About 80% of patients are clenching or grinding their teeth. So a night guard is going to be key. We don't want those forces to be placed on our new veneers because that's usually the number one reason why they either come off or chip or crack. So we really have to make sure we talk and educate our patients on why they need to have some kind of protection at nighttime when they have new veneers cemented. I actually require it with my patients. It's actually part of the treatment. If for some reason they're completely against it, then I have them sign some sort of waiver, because it is very important to protect those veneers at nighttime because it's in our subconscious. We have no clue what we're doing with our teeth to our veneers, so we have to make sure we protect them at nighttime. Second most important thing, watch what you eat. Well, also just watch what you bite into. A lot of people have habits like biting their nails, biting bottle caps, biting this, biting that. We have to make sure we really try and stray away from any kind of oral habits like that, okay? Now in terms of food, we want to keep away from any really hard, crunchy foods where the veneers are placed. So any like hard vegetables, hard fruits, any meats with bones in there with them, popcorn with unpopped kernels. So you really have to be careful of what you're really biting into. And it also depends on where the veneers are placed. So if we have the veneers placed on the front 6 teeth, then we can go ahead and try to keep the food on most of our back teeth. But if we have the veneers basically on the front and the back teeth, then you really have to make sure you're really careful on what you bite into, and especially cut those hard foods, if you really want them, into small little pieces so they're easier to chew, okay? So you have to be really careful about what you bite into because it's going to be very important in terms of protecting those veneers. As with any restoration in your mouth, and even just your natural teeth, we have to make sure we keep those veneers clean. Good oral hygiene is going to be the key to longevity of these veneers. So flossing at least once a day, brushing at least twice a day. Now in terms of brushing, definitely recommend obviously the burst brush, just because also it has those very tapered bristles that really get down underneath those margins of the veneer. Where the veneer and the tooth meet, that's where all the plaque tends to kind of sit there, and that's where most of the recurrent decay happens under our patient's veneers. So we have to make sure we really get those bristles of the toothbrush down underneath the gum line, if the margin's underneath the gum line, down underneath the gum line to brush everything away. So make sure it's just not sitting there, okay? So first and foremost, keep those veneers clean. Oral hygiene is key. So last but certainly not least, we have to make sure we go to our dental checkups, whether it be 3 months, 4 months, every 6 months. It's going to be very important for the longevity of those veneers that we go to our dental visits, not only so the hygienist can keep everything around those areas clean, but the dentist can make sure nothing is arising and they can find out the current state of those veneers, okay? So veneers, they look great, they're very expensive, we want to protect them. So make sure you're going to your checkups, make sure you're wearing your night guard, make sure you're watching what you eat, and most importantly, make sure you keep those guys clean, okay? All right, have a great day.